funny sound. Then everything seemed to shift. A crazy well, the funny shudder of a bad magnetic event. A ghost ran through us, moving like the shadow of a cloud. And I wasn't sure. I thought that something happened, but I didn't know what. The moment seemed to fade, and I turned my eyes back to her. And that's when I saw I freeze a look, a pre-alert and steady and still. The smile starts to loosen, her pupils yawn wide, and then she's blown from the face of the earth. There wasn't any wind, no noise, no nothing, just a body jerk scowling, spreading like an unloved marionette at impossible speed, receding away like a faraway dot. I could see it still, scream for help and no one answered. She was turning in on end, moving like a long-lost astronaut. I felt the summer air reclaim me, the chirp of a bird, the whisper of leaves, and I was frozen to the face of the earth. I've seen the world's most beautiful women undress in ordinary solitude. I've fallen asleep in the shift of distant satin. I've watched the rich risk it all for 15 minutes in a Heathrow bathroom. I've shuddered as an unseen mouth slid down my spine every night. I've seized with the ice-cold rage of a lover betrayed, 500,000 miles away. I've cried so hard for hours and not known why. Never do. I've been knocked down flat by joy that makes my face in mind. I've stayed awake for weeks and slept for days. Not one dream, I guess you could call it superpowers, but no one is going to save the world with what I've got. An indigo light from silver towers, surrounded by rocks and stones as far as the eye can see. Under low gray skies and the razor wind that sails at the wall. People, my people, they can the steeple, and everyone here, I need your ear, so be cool for a few. I feel a funny emotion, a negative notion, a tear in the air, an unseen stare. If we're wrong, then I'm wrong. What I say, Senors and senors, they cannot ignore us. We know that they know the score is there at the core. Always been, and we can kill it up all night, so put it out cold light. Well, I can suffice, I give these truths up in hell. Ring the bell, what I say. Somebody's got to pay for the piano. Somebody's got to make sure we honor everyone. I know if we can fulfill all sorrow, we may as well be us. Oh yeah. So people, my people, supreme to my equal. I say not a word, I know you're tired, so am I. I can cry. Oh, you knew it would be hard to play such a bad card and lower your guard to unseen harm. 'Cause you start, I can see. Oh, the people that need you say they couldn't reach you. You plant on the seed, they claim they love all beauties. So you flee, what I say. Somebody's got to pay for the piano. Somebody's got to make sure we honor everyone. I know if we can forfeit our sorrow, we may as well be us. May as well be now. May as well be us. it can. It's a quiet, sad choice you hear in your own voice. I know that I lack and I can't say anymore. Shut the door, I'll break it down. Somebody's got to pay for the piano. Somebody's got to make sure we honor everyone. If we can only forfeit all sorrow, we may as well be.
Such a scam, and I'm like, Dad, what do you mean? Oh, he says you're either wrong or right, and life will go on either way, whatever you choose. But I know that anger's alright, bitterness no. Cold, uncontrollably sad and unable to let go, and it should be as easy a day and no rhythm, a night and no rest, and I do not know what sin I have not confessed. Secret curse, a terrible blight. I'm deafened by sound, I'm blinded by light. I'm caught when I flee, and be when I fight. I'm cocky when wrong, and I'm timid when right. And I don't know what crimes have yet to come to light, but it's getting worse. Indelible mark, I'm tired and new and wired and dark. A terrible bite, but never a bark. I don't know what else I can do. And I don't know who you are. Please, 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 I'm sorry. Secret curse, unwashable stain, ugly when bold, boring when plain, stricken with pleasure and taken with pain, and I'm nervous and lost and I cannot refrain. Secret curse, unsingable song, melody weird, getting it wrong, pussy when tender and brutal when strong, and I'm losing my friends as we're getting along, and I really do try to run that fast and long, but it gets there first. Invisible eyes, had if I laugh, mad if I cry. I'm screwed if I live and I'm screwed if I die. And I try and I try and I don't know what else I can do. I don't know who you are. Please, 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 I'm sorry. Well, I don't know what brings you around again. And I don't know what sends you on your way once more. It's not for me to say. There's a bright light right around the bend. See it bathe us both in that fluorescent glow, so monstrous and final, so monstrous and final. I could see you through the dirty waves, smiling like a vampire as you disappeared beneath the white caps. But a man can't live for what he saves. I could feel my toes curl through the yellow sand as I watched you slip away. Once again, the politics of common sense. You do and I don't. I could tell you it's not true, but what's the use? Well, it's automatic, caught in between. Was a star that once burned crazy red, an ashen globe that spins with dead momentum, lost in absolute space. Even as this wavelength pulses dread, linger like the cold burn of electric shocks, so slow to fade away. Once again, the fireworks of bad ideas. You will and I won't light the sky with long gone hate that comes from where it's automatic. Caught in between, yeah. Something special. It may have had real potential. It never could show. It could have been great. It could have been something alright, but we never did keep it that tight. So what do you know? I get up at 5 a.m. I so don't need those dreams that I used to have. It could have been swell. It could have been off the hook now. If we ever had what it took now, I haven't a clue. I think it's as well. We may have been on the right track, finding all the pieces we lack. But what can you do? Now I see that these are cards we drew some time ago. So if you don't know, I can do it anywhere with anyone at any time. Don't you forget this is my life and it's gonna be good. Don't you know? Not a promise or a threat or an ultimatum. No, I can do those two. I'm just telling you, I got this life. I just got to live. I'm just falling through. Well, I dishonor the past, being so loose with my time. I could stand accused of high crimes in the court of the dead, and I could be next on a page about to turn soon. So I'm moving my ass at high noon. You heard what I said. I could say I hope I'm not misread, but that's alright. Well, I'm quite okay with losing that fight. I can do it anywhere with anyone at any time. Don't you forget this is my life and it's gonna be good. Don't you know? Not a promise or a threat or an ultimatum. No, I can do those two. I'm just telling you I've got I am a time bomb and well, I only live in that one moment in which you die. And it's not right, it's not what I wanted then. But you know and I know there's no going back. I am a lost soul and I send out a sickened light up for anyone to see. I cry for help, yeah, wanting to stay away, but burning, the blinding, the bleaching, the death mask. My name. And there are nights when you wonder where the party's at now, and you wonder why you never split this beat scene when a higher life awaits. And there are days when you don't know how you picked the wrong life, in a second when it's over in our own minds and it's gone without a sound. And there are fights that'll hear things that we know we don't mean, and we sound cause we don't know what we both want, and we can't get to the other side. sunny Sunday, watching John McLaughlin and having sex again and again. Well, I had stopped by, 'cause Ellen had my copy of Nebraska. They never even put on the clothes. Hung for a while, but every time I tried to ask them something, they started making out all again. I thought it was rude, I couldn't tell you why. Disappeared for a year. They'd show up at shows, but less and less, and saying hi to no one, and why they even came wasn't clear. They got a new place, but neither of the names were in the phone book, so no one really knew where they were. I thought it was cheap, but I couldn't tell you why. They broke up loudly at a wedding and never saw each other again. It seems kinda weird. They made each other feel like they could die, but they couldn't stay the slightest of friends. Well, I'm doing fine, I'm staying busy